is what they call the share of high-tech exports. And as you have seen, an important result or analysis of this paper is that the share of high-tech exports is going up. It's been growing fairly rapidly over recent years. So I think that's an important development. It shows the increasing complexity and sophistication of the economy. So that's one point I would like to emphasize. The second one is in terms of e-services or digital services. Again, there have been reports in the media, etc., which have suggested the fast growth of e-services across the world, digital services, whatever we want to call it. And also that giving some indication that India's share has been rising, that it's been growing even faster. So the analysis of this current report confirms it, and I think that also is fairly noteworthy because it's based on solid data and analysis. Within that, of course, there is also something which has been going on for several more years, which is the rise of other business services. In the last decade or decade before, 15 years, we have talked about computer services, but over the last 10 years, the rise of other business services, which is a higher level in some sense, has also been going up, which has also been pointed out in this report. The third point on US and tariffs, I think it's quite important to understand that what really will drive our position, so to say, is the relative tariffs. That is, the tariffs on India relative to other countries. Why do I say that? Let me put it in a macro context. We have all been talking, we now, I mean globally, every country has been talking about this age of uncertainty. What tariffs are put, they are suspended, etc. Now, one effect of that is on the aggregate economy, whether it's the US economy or world economy, and the overall demand for exports from every country. Now, that is something which will affect everybody, right? So, if the overall demand from US, the GDP or the export demand goes down, there will be less exports from every country. That is kind of, if we focus on ourselves, that's kind of a second order effect. So I think the important point of this report and the previous one, which was done by NITI, was that it's very important to focus on the relative tariffs. And the report which we've just been presented brings that out very nicely. So that's something to remember when we see hopefully developments over the next several months. The other kind of side point of that is that the study has also identified competitors in a way. Competitors here directly in the US market that you will recall China, Mexico, Canada was mentioned. So in some sense the analysis also provides kind of a broad goal for exporters. They can think of these, there's a whole list of competitors in 2-digit and 4-digit level, and it provides a focus for exporters to think about these competitors, to see why they are maybe doing better than us, etc. And that in that way also it will be very helpful. I won't go into the detailed results, as was mentioned, is we put on the website, right? And of course you can look at it. So with that, thank you all for coming.